Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching, and today I'll be doing a review of the Centurion Lounge located in Terminal 4 of the JFK Airport in New York. This is after our stop at the Park Hyatt, New York for a few nights, and we'll be doing a review on that very soon on the channel. This is located just beyond the security checkpoints in Terminal 4, so it's very easy access. My wife strategically planned that, so we had plenty of time to get to the lounge without rushing. We got access to this lounge through our American Express Platinum cards, and we get free access for one of us and then 2 additional guests for free. However, that will be changing next year. If you do not hit $75,000 in spend, then starting next year you will have to pay $50 for each adult and $30 for each child aged 2 to 17 if you don't meet that $75,000 spend, so keep that in mind. You can see there's some open seats, which is unusual for this lounge. I was able to catch it at a time where there were maybe a couple open seats, but not many more than that. And one of the first places I noticed was this Equinox Body Lab. Now, if you're familiar with the American Express Platinum card, there is an Equinox credit on there. However, with this lounge specifically, there is no cost for the service. So basically what you can do here, you can see door number 1 located over there. There's a massage chair there where you can book a massage if you want to do that. And then in door number 2, there's a place where you can sit in a zero gravity chair. They put headphones on you and do some kind of tone meditation kind of thing, put you to sleep. And there's also leg compression therapy and stretching classes offered for free as well. And there's Kayla. She's got her shopping bag with her and a cocktail. So there is some good scenery, and it is important to note that this lounge has 2 different levels. So you see the food options offered here, which by the way were actually pretty good, to be honest with you. They were very good. The same food options are located on the other floor down below as well, and we'll take a look at that in just a second. But overall, in grading the food, I would say this one is better than average in my opinion, and whatever kind of potatoes they had there were phenomenal. I highly recommend those. And here's the bar that was located right next to the food service area, and then also where Kayla was sitting. So this is a bar here. There's also a bar down on the lower level, and we'll take a look at that in just a second. There was only one bartender, and she was awesome. She was a rock star, but the lines were a little bit long there. Again, maybe a little bit understaffed at the bar, but overall pretty good. And here's a look at the stairway. We'll make our way down below, and we will find another bar downstairs. For some reason, this one was closed at this particular time. I'm not 100% sure why, but again, a well-stocked bar there. And right next to this is the food service area, similar to the one that we just saw. Now, next to this bar, even though this was closed, there is a speakeasy located right next door called 1850. Now, this room was pretty crowded, and I didn't want to get a bunch of people on camera, but here's one section of seating that was available. And you can see it's kind of a darker look. It almost looks like an old library or something. There's a lot of wood paneling, and they actually have a different set of cocktails available in this speakeasy than they do out in the lounge. So if you're looking for a variety of cocktails, they actually have a special mix just for this speakeasy. And it's a really nice area because even though it was crowded in the sense that there aren't a lot of seats in this place to begin with. So they do fill up quickly. Don't expect to take a large party in there and take a break. It's just not going to happen. Maybe 1 or 2 people could get in there at once and be able to find a seat. And here's a list of the cocktails here. Again, very different than what is offered out in the rest of the Centurion Lounge. But you can see there's a little bit of difference, and I think it really just comes down to branding. They're trying to brand this as a different type of place to get a cocktail. This is really important, and this is a reminder to all lounges. This says occupancy by more than 146 persons is dangerous and unlawful. I think that sign should be posted in all lounges because I'm convinced there's at least that many people in every lounge. I'm not kidding. But there are a few more open seats here and there, but for the most part, this lounge was very, very crowded. It was very hard for people to find seats. You would see people go to get plates and then just look around, wandering around forever, trying to figure out where to sit. It was not easy. There is a family room area, and again, there were kids in here. I didn't want to get them on camera, but there is a family room area where they play some cartoons and stuff like that too. And of course there is a coffee section. Everybody needs coffee. My wife loves coffee, so we have to fuel up on that. But this is on both levels as well, so you don't have to run up and down the steps to get your coffee fix. Overall, I really like the lounge. The food was very good. I like the speakeasy menu and the regular cocktail menu in the lounge being different. That's pretty neat. And the Equinox Body Lab was really unique in that it was a first come, first serve. It's a nice place to get away and relax, and it's probably the cheapest you're ever gonna see anything from Equinox. Again, if you want to see more of these lounge tours, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I hope you enjoyed this review of the Centurion Lounge. We'll see you next time.